are you following, like, are you following what's going on with Soulja Boy right now? And do you think that he's respected in the streets out there?
No, he's not. And he's playing a dangerous game, and he better be careful. I think he should go back home for Atlanta or wherever he's from. Because if he doesn't, something bad's going to happen.
He says he's playing a dangerous game, and he might need to go back to Atlanta before he gets hurt.
Because he's not being smart. You know, I mean, man, you live in a mansion. You got money. You got cars. You got jewelry. You got women. What you want to be in the hood for anyway? You know, in the hood, but dudes.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, don't let me find out that that's what you want, man. Come on, man. Just, man, quit playing before you get hurt. I'm not a super Soulja Boy fan, but, you know, I done Superman that whole coop a few times. You know, I like to be able to do it again. He needs to grow up. He needs a mentor. He needs somebody to step in his life right now and show him that he's going in the wrong direction before it's too late. You know, before somebody takes his life.
I hope he hears that.
I hope somebody else hears it. It'd probably be better coming from somebody from the South. So, you know, maybe Big Boy or Andre 3000 or Bun B from UGK, man. Maybe one of those people will help him out.
That's a good point. Well, I've always respected, your thought on social issues, and I know that right now, police brutality against African American people, we're having a national epidemic right now. So I just want to know, were you a victim of this in your life, like in your life of police profiling and brutality, and if so, can you explain what happened, just to tell people how long this has been going on?
Well, I remember one instance with me. I was 11 years old, and the police picked me up by the seat of my pants and the back of my shirt, threw me out into the street, and then came and dragged me back and slammed me on the car and started beating me on the back of my legs with their flashlight. And I was 11 years old.
You were just minding your business, like outside, I guess, and they just picked you up and started beating you. Were you?
Well, no, I was in my mother's car, but I turned the lights on.
You were driving, or no, you were driving. Yeah. You're 11. Right.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be driving.
Wow. Is it gotten worse, or do you feel like just with everybody having a camera on them that they're just showing you how bad it's always been?
Exactly. It's always been that way. Each and every day, and every major city in America profiled, and for everyone that got filmed, there's another 100 that didn't get filmed.
Do you feel like no matter what you do, people complain and aren't heard? As far as what you're trying to stand up against, do you feel like it's just a losing battle to try to make a statement?
There was an active plan in place to not only destroy hip hop, but to destroy the Afrocentric youth. And I blame the new rappers. I blame people that allowed the new rappers to change things the way they did. I also blame radio for playing garbage.
In a few days, we have a new president coming into office. So what are your thoughts on Donald Trump?
I've been saying that he might be the lesser of two evils.
Were you an Obama supporter? Do you feel like he did enough in his 8 years? Are you happy with what he did?
I'm an Obama supporter. Yeah. Do I think he could have done better? Yes. But at the same time, he was the first. And hopefully he won't be the last.
Trump's having a hard time with this inauguration and getting a recording artist. Would you perform at the inauguration if the price was right?
Absolutely.